I still wake up sweating at 2 a.m. thinking about the things that I've done.
You couldn't find one where he's in his underwear? Let's talk.
So we recently just rewatched Clueless
Oh my God.
and the Gen Z equivalent, I think, Do Revenge.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I was so surprised that Do Revenge was such a close comp.
Yeah, no, they were heavily inspired by Clueless, by the music, the fashion, like everything.
The storytelling.
The storytelling. It was
Yes.
crazy.
I
We were
cannot
like,
wait to get into it.
all the moments we were so surprised. We were just like, that's from Clueless. I remember that.
Yes. Hey, but you know what? If something's good,
Might
what's
as
the
well,
point?
right?
You know, it's just like, hey, yeah, I'm going to be inspired. But it was obvious. They weren't trying to hide that they were
No.
influenced by Amy Heckerling, Clueless Lady.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So no shade whatsoever to the Do Revenge filmmakers. It was
None of
a
that.
great movie.
It was great. So
Mhm.
I appreciate it. And I don't think it got enough hype. So like let's revamp that, please. Go back
Yes.
and rewatch it. It was good.
It was. It was
Come
really,
on.
really good.
So when we were watching Clueless, they mentioned a couple of the 90s heartthrobs, and instantly I was like, I want to find the Gen Z equivalents.
I
So
love
I
this.
figured we'd start off with that and then we can just go.
I love it. I
Okay.
love it. Let's go.
Let's do it. Okay, please, if y'all like disagree or if you have like another person, put it in the comments because I found a difficult time trying to find equivalents. I was like, I don't know who matches.
So what kind of equivalencies are we looking for?
Mostly the look
Mhm.
and then like the vibe they give off, maybe like height, like hair color. You know, I
Got
try
it.
to keep it in the same lane,
Mhm.
but I just need to like expand. I don't think I know enough actors like that.
So I definitely want to see in the comments or over on the Patreon, or
Please.
let us know what's going on, what
Like,
you
'cause
think.
I don't know. I tried to be relevant.
You tried to be relevant. I love
I
it.
tried.
No, I think you did a great job. Let's go.
Well, thank you.
Mhm.
Okay, so for the first one, it's Christian Slater. So
Mhm.
Christian Slater in the 90s. Let's put a
Yes.
picture up somewhere.
Yes.
For the equivalent, I put Christopher Brinney. I think that's how you pronounce his last name, Christopher Brinney. And he is Conrad Fisher on The Summer I Turned Pretty.
Okay.
Which is this like super, super dramatic Prime Video, like coming of age, rom-com, love triangle extravaganza.
Ooh, okay. I love it. That sounds messy.
It's so messy, but it recently just ended. So when
Like forever?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
I think that was it.
Mm.
It ended okay, you know. Let me know in the comments what y'all think about the ending. I thought it was okay. But it was okay. But this is what he looks like, and let me know if you agree.
I can see that.
Yeah?
Yeah. I can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mostly because of the hair and the way it falls.
And kind of the way his stature, like way he was standing in that picture
Yeah.
specifically.
Kind of awkward.
Yeah.
So I thought
Yeah.
a good comp.
Mhm.
Okay. Next one was Jason Priestley. Is that how you
Mhm.
pronounce his last
That
name?
was, yeah.
Okay. And I put my Gen Z version as Louis Partridge.
Okay.
I believe he's dating Olivia Rodrigo right now.
Oh. Well, let me
Yeah. And
see.
he's British, and this is what he looks like.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Yay.
Yeah. It's the slim face.
Yeah.
The hair. Is he wearing a leather jacket? No, he's got like a pea coat on.
But it's
yes.
giving
Mhm.
dark.
A little bit of the bad boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he played that.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Oh, thank you.
Good job.
See, I was worried about all of these because I'm like, I don't know. No one is 90s hot anymore.
Oh.
Actually, there's one person.
Speak on it, because this is the one person.
What's his name? Do you remember his name? Because I
Uh,
just see his face.
We'll have to put a picture up because, of course, I'm blanking right now.
His face. I'm blanking on his name, but he's gorgeous, and
We're gonna
put on the picture because he's the one guy that I'll stand by.
True.
The one guy.
True.
But yeah.
Agree. Okay. Well,
Mhm.
I mean, this is supposed to be fun. Don't be so nervous. Let's go. Who's next?
Next is Luke Perry,
Mhm.
and I put Jacob Elordi. But you know what he looks like.
Yes. Yes.
And I thought maybe mostly with like the face shape
and
like the hair color.
I could see that. Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
a little.
Yeah.
I feel like there could be a better one, so I want to know, like, y'all, do you have a
Mhm.
better person to match with? I think, right? But for the last one is Marky Mark, and I want to specify that this is the Calvin Klein era.
Yes, this is pants dropping Marky Mark, not Mark Wahlberg.
No.
The actor.
Marky Mark, Calvin Klein ad,
Got it.
specifically.
Ooh, I'm who? Oh,
So our version is Tanner Buchanan.
you couldn't find one where he's in his underwear?
I did, but I didn't want to show my mother guy that's half naked and he's like in his 20s. And I'm like, Mom, what do you think about this 20-year-old? Yeah, that's a red flag. So I got him in a tank top.
In a tank top.
And some
Okay.
trousers. So
I
look
mean,
at the
I
picture.
feel like I maybe can't judge him correctly because he's fully dressed, but I could see it.
Okay, so we can put on like a shirtless one on the screen.
Okay.
Because he has multiple. And
Okay.
I mean multiple pictures and multiple abs.
Oh. Multiple abs. I hope you all are enjoying the picture.
But that is our comp. And I feel like
love
those are
it.
people.
Good job.
Well, thank you.
That was fun.
That was hard.
I know.
I had to do some deep research.
Let us know if you want us to do more games like this, because I think this is fun and it's a fun way to kind of bridge our generations in different ways. So
yeah,
let us know what you think.
let us know.
So now we get to talk about our 2 movies.
Yes, we do.
Clueless and Do Revenge. Where do you want to start?
Gosh, I think we should start with something that is meaningful in both of them, and it's female friendships.
Yes. I am obsessed with female friendships. Like, you already know this. I think there's nothing better than a codependent female relationship. Like, the friendship that goes on between 2 codependent women is deeper than some marriages.
Yeah.
It's closer than siblings. Like, you can call that person to bury the body. You can call that person, they're holding your hair back when you have drank a little too much.
That part.
Like, but also on the maybe toxic side, you feel like you need them for every single
thing.
And there was some great codependent relationships in these movies.
There were. I think heavily and like more sort of the dark side for Do Revenge.
Yeah.
Because it was kind of dark and what she did to her was kind of evil.
Oh, it was terrible. And the fact that she didn't even
didn't
remember that she had done that to her. You outed this girl and made her seem like a predator. She told you the whole story.
The whole story. And you just like, who's
yeah,
this?
and she was like, she sounds terrible.
Girl, that's you. I could never. I still wake up sweating at 2 a.m. thinking about the things that I've done. And she couldn't remember that she ruined this girl's life.
Seriously.
So.
Yeah. And what was interesting about the 2 movies is one thing I wrote down was that Cher wasn't intentionally mean in Clueless.
No, yeah.
Like, she was clueless. She was ditzy. She was rich and just how she walked through the world. Maybe she said and did some things that were a little off, but she was never mean intentionally.
Never intentionally, no.
But Drea on Do Revenge was mean.
She was mean.
It was quoted saying mean in a way that doesn't even exist anymore, that I didn't think existed anymore.
Because no one's like that anymore.
No.
Chill out.
I mean, I don't know. People aren't mean like that anymore? No mean girls?
Not openly. I think people will type away on their phones and be mean. Everyone has courage behind the screen, right?
Facts.
But no one's like openly mean like that. Not anymore.
Right. Well, Drea, she went old school.
Goodness.
She went old school with her mean.
Like, way to throw it back. Pause. Sorry.
But when we're talking about friendships, one thing that I really liked about Do Revenge is the friendship was the pivotal relationship in the movie. It wasn't their romantic relationships. They both had one, both the leads, but it wasn't the most important thing. It actually kind of felt like they threw it in last minute. Like
yeah,
because it's this type of movie, we have to have a romantic relationship.
I mean, I'm sure studios are still saying that you need to add more romance, more men, because apparently that was said for Clueless. We need more boys.
We need more boys, really?
Yeah, by one of the studios they went for.
Really?
Yeah, we need more boys, and they didn't go with that one, obviously.
I will say they did not need more men because the men that they had were
horrendous.
Terrible.
Horrendous.
What were their name? Max and what was the other guy? Oh,
what was his
I
name?
wrote him down.
Me too. Because
I didn't want to forget his name. Elton. Elton from Clueless.
Elton, yeah,
who looked 30.
They all
And
look old.
they all probably were old.
Like
You can't be a teenager playing these roles.
no, you can't.
Mm-mm.
Because it's somewhat explicit.
Mhm.
But that's another thing, actually. In Clueless, they didn't go so like explicit.
Mm-mm.
In Do Revenge, they had more like kissing and like intimate scenes than Clueless.
Exactly. And cussing.
Yeah.
Lots of cussing.
But Clueless was kind of like okay
It
for
was
preteen age.
It was. It was one of those movies, and I think that's why we all remember it and we all knew it because we watched it in middle school and whatever grade we were in when it came out, we watched it, and it was kind of one of those pivotal movies because as someone who was going to high school around that same time, like they took the fashion, the things that some people were wearing, and they just heightened it because
They did.
nobody was walking around school looking like that, but you could see that maybe in an ad of something or a music video or
Right.
something like that. And so
Yeah.
it was just like everybody dresses like this all day, every day. Everybody acts like this all day, every day. And it's like satire
It definitely is.
for
Both of
both
them.
movies.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Definitely both of them. I think if someone were to like look back on Do Revenge, they think we were acting and looking like that the same way we did for Clueless,
Mhm.
but it's the complete opposite, actually.
Yeah.
So I did want to ask what you were wearing during the time because the costume designer for Clueless, Mona May, I believe, she was quoted in saying that the actors would come in wearing like full grunge looks,
Love
and
it.
she would have to switch them around, full like 180.
To
Like
be
you have
these
to
rich
be,
bougie
yeah,
kids.
but they
Right.
weren't dressed like that in real life. So I wanted to ask what you were dressing like during that time.
I was more towards the grunge side. My mom wouldn't let me go full grunge.
Boo.
There was a standard. So Nana, you know.
Come on now.
Right. But it was flannels. I definitely had the flannels. I wore them around my waist, not on my shoulders, because then I'll just put a jacket on if I'm cold.
Right.
I loved a bodysuit. Snap in the crotch bodysuit.
Period.
Yes, but back then they didn't really have the hooks like they have now. Like the back of a bra situation, they were snaps. And so they would unsnap.
But also how uncomfortable. You got like metal.
Who
on.
designed that?
Yeah, a man. A man designed that. And I'm saying that with my chest.
With her whole chest. So then, I do that. I had huge pants. My jeans were always way oversized. I think when I was this big, I was wearing like a 14. Yeah, I mean huge. And then you would just cinch it in the waist and and that's how we were all dressing.
Period.
Yes. And that was like my toe was in the grunge. That was as far as she would let me go. But I could wear chokers.
See,
I could wear jewelry. She hated my dark lipstick though. Yeah, I had like this maroon colored lipstick that when I got in trouble, my lipstick disappeared and I found it in her drawer.
No. Not that being the first thing she takes away.
Took it away. If you look at one of my I'm thinking my volleyball picture, I was wearing it. I was like just these huge maroon lips.
Amen. I mean, we love it.
But I think that's hilarious that they showed up them and they had to be these characters. I mean, it's acting, it is what it is. But as someone who was alive at that time, I never saw people dress like that. It was more like that was what you saw on TV and music videos and stuff. It was a heightened version of a style that did exist because we did wear like the knee-high socks and the things like that, and what you've got going on right here with the long shirt and the little vest on top and everything. Yeah, like that was totally.
I mean, amen. But I feel the same way about Do Revenge.
Yes.
Like we obviously don't wear that.
Right.
Obviously. Maybe we'll see it on like TikToks and music videos and maybe like for I don't know, like a concert, maybe.
Right.
But we don't wear things like that. And I think they didn't really kind of focus on today. They were mostly highlighting 90s and Clueless itself. So they just revamped it in a sort of modern way, but they weren't like taking inspiration from us directly.
Not from today. Right.
It didn't seem like it.
Well, I can see that. And like I said, like we said in the beginning, they were unapologetic about their love for Clueless. And so I kind of love that because the way y'all dress now is inspired by the 90s. And I say inspired lightly.
Wow. Are we going to do this every episode? Wow. Let's just give her her flowers. And let's move on.
And move on. But it was really fun to see the fashion in Do Revenge because it felt modern, it felt current because it's influenced by the 90s. But then they were doing their throwback to Clueless at the same time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I respect it. I think mostly they tried to make it modern when it came to like the hair and the makeup.
Yes.
You would see like the wing is a little different, the hair was like extra.
The nails.
Keep in mind this was Miami as opposed to LA where Clueless is set, so it's slightly different and not very experienced in Miami. I'm an LA girl, you know. you know.
Yeah, no.
But it was cute in that sense, and I'm sure the actors themselves had an impact on what was decided, like based on just their body type, and then maybe previous roles that they did. They're like, oh, I know she looks good in this, so how about we do this inspired by this?
That's a good point. That's a really good point. I think back then we were inspired by what we saw on television because we didn't have the internet to be like, what is everybody wearing?
True.
So then it was like, okay, Britney wore this in a music video. Aaliyah wore this in a music video. And so I want to wear that too.
Right.
But
yeah.
now, you were talking about you don't know what's going on in Miami. I feel like it's the same thing that's going on here. Like everybody dresses the same because we all have the same influences and references now. And it's each other on social media.
Which is unfortunate because where does your personal style come in?
True.
Where does someone else from TikTok that you saw start and where do you begin? And like,
That's a very
it's
good
really
question.
meshed together. And when you ask people what their favorite style is, it's usually heavily influenced by someone else. And it's like, do you like it or do you like it because you saw it on your For You page?
Ooh.
And also, let's talk about this because we don't all have the same body types. So what works for someone else doesn't work for you.
True.
And what works for you won't work for someone else. So just evaluate yourself. Please stare butt naked in in the mirror and say, okay, so this is where it goes like this and this is where it goes like that, and just dress it.
This is your stylist speaking.
I'm saying. People are like, don't look into the mirror too much. Stare in that mirror. I'm saying.
Yes, like at all angles, right? Yeah.
All angles. And I know we all have like bathroom concerts and everything like that. Okay, well, like, look, we all do. I know we all do. We do. You do, Mom. I know you do.
I have a homecoming concert, Beachella, at least once a week.
Oh my goodness.
I love Beachella.
She does. She really does. COVID, that was like on repeat.
Oh yeah, that was how I survived. 100%. Well, it's so you say that dress for your body type, and now people, you have the opportunity because if we're gonna let's go back to Y2K fashion because I think that was the least inclusive time for fashion.
My goodness.
If you didn't look good in skinny jeans and low rise and a crop top, oh well.
Right.
You were out of luck.
Then you were the problem.
Exactly. So now you have the long shirt with the this, and you were trying to work around it and make it work while, certain body types were highlighted. And that was the only thing. So you have the fashion now to be able to dress for your body. So
do so. It's okay. Individuality is so important. We can't all just become clones of each other.
Oh.
Please.
A
bar. Okay. And I really do blame that hype beast time.
Oh, explain this. I don't know what you're talking about.
So hype beast, do you remember was it 2013 to 2018, I believe? Where we were all wearing those Supreme hoodies and the logo right there. And then everything was like extra logo.
Okay.
Logos on everything. Fashion brands, like luxury fashion brands, were adding logos everywhere.
Got it.
And it was all just very like, I don't know how to describe it. It was just
extra.
Yeah, it was just so extra. Colors out of everything. Everything was like very hip hop inspired. So you see all the trucker hats and stuff, not baseball caps, but trucker hats.
You're right. Yeah, I do remember that.
And then bling, everyone had to be the shiniest and the coolest and everything. But even when everything was so extra, we were all going to the store. And I say we, but I was like 10. But
yeah, I was like, I don't remember this because we had like a 10, 11, and a 12-year-old. I don't remember what.
But everyone is waiting in line for the same white Supreme hoodie. And they're all dressing the same.
Right.
And we may have moved out of that time, but we're all doing the same thing.
Like that's what started it.
Yeah. And we might have moved on to like Jinko jeans or Doc Martens. Please don't do that to Doc Martens, please, because we love them. But it's the same uniform, and we're all clones of each other, just different.
Right. Right.
And I don't like this, y'all. What do you like? Why do you like it? If you don't know what you like, find what you like.
Yes.
You know?
Play with things until you figure it out.
Discover yourself.
So with you saying that, like Clueless, when I think back, everybody was kind of a clone. Like everybody was wearing the same flannel skirt with the knee highs, and the silhouettes were the same. But on Do Revenge, you know, they were a little different.
Yeah.
And so I think that was really interesting to see how she embraced everybody's their fashion, like you said, their body type, their character, how would they dress.
Yeah.
And I did see some differences, which was fun.
Yeah. She talked a lot about how she thought it was a great time to live in because you can finally express who you are, and it's cool to be different now, right? You can have the piercings you want, and you can have the gloves and the ripped jeans and everything, because when that was like, what are you doing? Why aren't you like preppy and everything like that? It's cool to be alt, and it's cool to be grunge, and it's cool to be you. So that's why I really like Russ, his character with the blue hair.
Yes.
He was different. He had dyed hair. Obviously, he had like the safety pins. He wore cool things too.
He was such an artist.
Yeah, he was. But he was the coolest out of all of them, in my opinion, because he was the most different.
Agreed. So I don't know how much longer we're going to stay in fashion, but before we do, I did have one thing I wanted to talk about.
Yes.
So in my generation, you had school clothes and you had play clothes, right? You go to school, you come home, you take off them school clothes real quick before you start playing, and you put on basically pants that were too small for you. They were like last year's pants or whatever, or shorts. These kids, both movies, the costume changes were fabulous. There was no such thing as home. It was just, this is what I wear to school today.
Right.
And then I came home, I took off the Gucci and I put on the Calvin Klein or whatever.
Yeah, like excuse me.
And I just thought that was hilarious.
Yeah, we don't really do it anymore. You know, it's like look good always.
Well, you guys don't play. Who's outside playing?
Do kids play?
They need to. Get outside.
I mean, you know, touching grass is overrated.
Oh my God. Oh, that's the most Gen Z thing you said on this.
Thank you.
All right. Do you want to talk about the similarities?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Yes.
Because this was really fun.
Please.
To go through both movies and just see the influences and everything that was the same. But how the douchebags. That was number one on my list. Elton and Max. We got to have the douchebag guy who really, so Elton, he was an assaulter in the making in the car.
If he wasn't already.
Right, exactly. And so Cher had to hop out of the car in the valley. Okay, an aside. The valley, they made it seem like it was
a
the
war
worst
zone.
place. They
It's
likened it to Kuwait, like in the 90s, a war zone. But it's like, calm down.
It's just the valley.
The
Y'all
valley's
chill.
great.
Chill.
Anyway.
Like
So Elton was horrible, but Max was so bad. He took, first of all, he begged her for nudes and then lied about spreading it to the whole school. So I need to talk to the girls.
Yes,
real quick.
please, another one.
Okay, this is your mom speaking. Do not ever send a boy a naked pic. I don't care what he says. He will be okay. I promise you.
Yeah.
You don't want to do it. There's been plenty of reasons why in, different lawsuits and this and that. But that Is Anyone Up documentary. If you haven't seen that, if you didn't live through it, and if you didn't see it, go watch it and then see if you want to ever send somebody a nude ever again.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Reevaluate.
Exactly. Okay, so we can go back.
Facts. I hope y'all heard. I hope y'all heard. But I wanted to mention the small things like Horowitz Hall.
So great.
Yes.
That's the fun part about being a writer is you can just sprinkle things. My episodes that I've written for TV, my mom's name is in my grandmother. I'm like, I'm sprinkling all that in there. That's super fun.
Stuff. And then also, Drea had a pink fuzzy pen.
You're right.
Just like Cher. Yeah, so I thought that was cute. And I was like, oh.
I love
And the
that.
shot was very similar to Clueless too, how
When
they're
she was
going
sitting
down
there.
the rows and it's like moving. I'm like, yeah, I see
Mhm.
what y'all doing here. I see it.
Mhm. I see the influence. Walking through the courtyard and introducing
Mm.
all the different cliques. And so they modernized the cliques. Now we have like the witches and, all of that. But it was still the same. And so, how both movies had a new person coming to the school so
Mhm.
they can explain to them and us,
Us.
the audience, what goes on at the school. And
Exactly.
so that's a genius move anyway, filmmaking
Mhm.
move, writing move. But the fact that they did the exact same thing was
For
fun.
both. It was really, really
Hmm.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna move off of Clueless for just half a second and go
Hmm.
to Mean Girls.
Ooh.
So the chaos in the hallway after they released that he was sleeping with a girl from every clique in Do Revenge was the
Yes.
same chaos from Mean Girls when the burn book
The
was
burn book.
revealed.
When she was just sitting there
Just
watching. Oh, it
but
was
they
great.
Regina was proud. Drea was mad
Oh, she
because
was
he
hot.
ended up twisting it into an open relationship, which I mean, at
The
which point
he weaponized feminism
yeah.
better than anyone I've ever seen,
Oh my goodness.
right?
The cis and hetero championing straight and female presenting whatever too long title.
It was
It's like,
crazy and it was so obvious. But the fact that everybody just ate it up
yeah.
brings me to just like the cluelessness and the out of touchness that they showed rich people have
Oh
in both
my
movies. That
goodness.
they were just so out of touch. And
Yeah.
the fact that he could put up a banner and just be like, hey, I'm a feminist, and nobody would question it. And then also they turned it around that he was the victim
Yeah. Oh,
with
poor
the
him.
releasing of the nude pics.
Like,
Like, oh, Max.
yeah, no, Max has a special place in my heart. And I mean Max, and I mean the guy he played in This Is Us.
Listen,
Oh,
I have a problem. I'm not even gonna lie. I do tend to link the actors. If they play a character more than once, I'm like, oh, you do
man.
that a little too well.
I believe it.
He was not bad in Euphoria, I
No,
will
he
say.
was good.
He was a good guy in Euphoria, but
Hmm.
those other two things, oof,
Ooh,
I'm not a fan of
I
him.
feel some sort of way.
But he did a great job. He made us feel
Yeah.
some type of way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did want to talk about one thing that I won't let him ruin
Mhm.
was the painted nails and
Yes.
like his accessories and stuff. I support the look. I 100% support it.
You look great. You act terrible.
You act terrible. So don't let him ruin. Put on makeup, dudes. Put nail polish on. I'm all
Mhm.
for it. Just don't act like that.
Oh my God. It's like that was part of him weaponizing his feminism was putting the
Yeah.
nails on
It
and
was all
everything.
so performative.
It was.
The camera, all of it.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, I just want to backpack and take pictures and blah, blah,
It's
blah,
like
blah,
you're a
blah.
whole lie.
Ugh.
A whole lie.
And it's really funny too, because one thing I noticed with both movies is that these rich kids want to get good grades
Mm,
to get to these schools to be able to get what they felt they're entitled to, not
mm.
because they wanted to learn or because they wanted to. It wasn't anything like that. They're like, I have to go to Yale because then I have to do this and then I have
Mhm.
to do this. But it wasn't like, this is what I'm passionate about. This is what I want to
Yeah.
do with my life. It was just like, no, I have to do these things.
It's like,
And their
no.
parents, we didn't see parents in Do
No,
Revenge,
we
which was
didn't. We
hilarious.
did not.
We had them on the phone with parents a couple times,
Mhm.
like with his
Which
strategist.
can we talk about that? Do you think that maybe represents our generations a little well? How parents are overrepresented in Clueless and how they're nowhere to be found in Do Revenge?
That's
Maybe
interesting.
how we grew up?
Well, I don't know because I feel like we were left by
I
ourselves.
know.
But
So you're
yeah,
putting the parents in the movies for that representation.
true, true. Yeah.
And we see y'all all the time, so we're like, get rid of them.
How am I supposed to do what I want to do when you are always here?
That's what I'm saying. Do you think
Sorry, not
maybe
sorry. Maybe that would make sense to me because Cher's dad was there all the
all
time.
the
Like he never
time?
went to the office. He always worked at home.
Yeah.
Cher, get in here. That always made me
Look
laugh
at
every
this.
time he said it.
Because she's just hovering. But
She's
yeah.
hilarious.
Do you think maybe we can move on to our favorite quotables?
Yes.
Yes.
Because there were some good ones in both these movies. And so there's the
Both.
obvious Like, as if,
Yes,
of course.
of course.
But our favorite one from Do Revenge,
I don't do cocaine. She said, I don't know what it looks like. It's like, girl, it's just like white, you know.
Those were great. And the way
Perfection.
the way she delivered that was chef's kiss.
She was in shambles.
She really was. And then she went to a rehab and started doing cocaine.
Actual cocaine. It's like, well, that's unfortunate.
She was a little upset.
A little.
Right. And then there's, There Goes Your Social Life on Clueless. Because I did not get it the first time I watched it, I will admit. I was like, what does she mean? I was innocent.
Oh my goodness.
I was a little innocent.
I was shocked. I was like, what did you say?
Right? Well, and that's what they did in movies back then. They did like jokes like that were overt. And so either you got it or you didn't. And I was always running to like adults in my life. I'm like, what does this mean? And my mom would be like, I will tell you when you're older.
No.
Yeah.
No, tell me
And then
now.
I would get older and I would know it. See, I was someone who needed the internet because I would have researched all sorts of stuff.
Right.
I would have been in the dark places of the internet probably because I was looking into stuff. But I didn't have it. So I had to ask people.
Is that why you always send me to the internet?
Yes. Well, yeah. When you and your siblings were growing up and you'd ask me a question, I'm like, well, let's look it up together.
I'm like,
and she hates it, but guess who's the best internet detective in the world right now?
If you need somebody to be found, I'm your girl. Like,
yeah, so you're welcome. Well, while we were watching Clueless, I was thinking about the internet. I was like, oh my God, these kids would have loved social media. They would have been all
obsessed
over it.
Because their phones were clipped on their belt, but all it could do was call somebody.
And I saw the sidekick.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, with the QWERTY.
Buttons.
Yes, buttons, girl.
All of our buttons are gone. If you still have a button on your phone.
Was it iPhone 8?
Yeah, what are you doing? Like,
for real.
I feel that way.
So my favorite line in Do Revenge was, is Do Revenge even the correct sentence structure? Because that's such a writer line.
That is correct.
Oh, such a writer line. I was like, yes. Is it?
Absolutely.
Do revenge.
Do revenge. And I mean that. I know it's not, but I mean that. Because they're doing revenge.
They are doing revenge.
We're going to do it.
Oh, it's perfect. I thought it was perfect, but I do love the line that they addressed it.
They're like, hang on, let's talk about it.
Is that correct sentence structure?
Really, really good moments. I think for Do Revenge again, peaking in high school is cringe anyway.
Yes.
Solid.
Yes.
So solid.
And real. And real, because I mean, I'll admit, since we're talking about high school, I was not popular at all. No.
What? I don't believe that.
Yes.
I feel like you were the popular girl who didn't know she was popular because she was just like.
No. Because the popular kids were over, in the grassy knoll or whatever.
Grassy knoll.
And I was over by the stage with the theater kids. We had like an outdoor stage I'm talking about middle school here. And I hung out there and I had a couple of friends. I always had like one, maybe two friends, but and then when I got in high school, I played sports and I was friends with the athletes and stuff, but I was never a popular girl ever.
Wow.
Yeah. So yeah, I can admit that.
It. I don't believe it.
But that's probably why I'm a writer right now. All the nerds became writers.
I mean, all the nerds rule the world.
Yes.
We do the best stuff in the world.
Yes. And you said we. I love that you claim that.
I claim it. Come on, I got glasses on.
Oh, so this is not the 90s. Because back in the 90s, if you were a nerd, you wore glasses.
Should've
and if you were the hot girl, you took them off.
Oh my God.
And then you were magically hot now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So take your glasses off and you become hot girl.
I'm keeping them on. I'm keeping them on.
And still hot.
Period.
And still.
Period.
Okay, one more. Glenergy. From Do Revenge. So I love this so much because they're talking about Glenn Close and the ending, that twist, which we won't give away. We'll let you watch Do Revenge. But there's a big twist and it was giving Glenn Close and Fatal Attraction vibes.
Really?
Yes. it was really funny that they brought her up and said that, and they just kind of linked that
Another
because
nod.
yeah. Mhm.
I think that's cool.
Yeah.
Well, I want to talk about another nod, and this nod was the star of the movie in Do Revenge. It is Oscar winner Olivia Colman.
The bearded dragon. That is some weird girl stuff, and I love it. As a fellow
Love it.
weird girl, yes. The dragon's name was Oscar winner
Olivia Colman.
That's great.
But I did have a little fun fact.
Okay.
So Olivia Colman wearing the clothes was not in the script.
Really?
Yes. And the reason that Alana Mooreshead figured out that the bearded dragon was going to wear clothes was she got a picture with it laying down with a measuring tape next to it saying, figure out the measurements you're going to make some clothes.
Oh my God. How fun was that production?
So fun. But imagine how cute that is.
You had to make these little dresses for this lizard.
Like 4 inches right here. It's so cute.
She had like a little sundress. It was super cute.
So cute.
I love her.
Star.
I love her.
I know, right?
Oh my goodness. So I have some fun facts too.
Oh, please.
Okay. So when Cher was crashing out and she was walking all over Beverly Hills, she walks by a really interesting looking house on the corner. That is a famous house known as the Witch's House.
Why?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's cool.
Exactly. It was built a long time ago and it's still there, and it's appeared in a couple of movies, but they specifically had her walk by that because I guess it's like a staple of Beverly Hills.
Got it. So everyone was like screaming because you know that house.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm interested.
The Witch's House makes me want to go.
Me too. I mean, because witches. The craft.
The craft. Yes. I have the craft up here on my wall. We love this movie.
We do.
Yes. We're talking about the 90 version, but we are going to
watch the new version too.
And we are going to do some comparing. We'll see.
Look out for that one.
And then so Christian on Clueless, Cher had no idea that he was gay.
Which I don't know how.
Everybody else did. Her gaydar went off as soon as he walked into the classroom. But then they gave us other little things, like the book he was reading. It was called Junkie. It's a book about drug use and homosexuality. Because I was like, let me look this up because there had to be some things. And then the 2 movies that he mentioned that he really wanted to keep showing Cher, one was about men in drag and one had a really homoerotic bath scene. So
he was down for...
So if you know, you know.
That's why it was shocking to him when she was playing footsies. He's like, girl?
He's like, I thought this was a lavender marriage.
Yeah, like... It's like, what are you talking about?
Oh my God. So, but then after she realized that he was gay, then she had a new bestie.
They were like the best friends.
Yes.
It was great.
I have that.
One more fun fact, and we can close it up.
All right.
So you mentioned Christian. So do you remember the beret or the clip that Cher was wearing when she went on the date with Christian to the dance club?
Yes.
So that same beret was the same one that Amanda Bynes wore in She's the Man.
The same one?
The same exact one, because the hairdresser, she had that clip and then she just brought it out. So it's the exact same one.
That's like the glasses.
Yes.
The Malcolm X glasses.
They just keep things, apparently.
I look forward to stealing things from sets.
Absolutely.
Yes. I love that fun fact.
Love it.
Okay. So who wants to go first?
I figured I can go first because I don't feel too confident about mine.
Oh, no. Okay.
I'm not like, yeah.
Well, mine isn't like any secret, so.
Oh, okay. I said, well, there's only one you, so be the most authentic version of you.
Yes. Yes.
Period.
I think that is just the button on what you talked about earlier.
I mean, yeah. Just be you, y'all. It's okay. It's 2025.
And there's only one. Just be you.
Come on.
I love it. All right. Mine is, in caps, I wrote this: foster codependent female friendships. They are literally the best.
Say foster them in all caps. No. Healthy female relationships.
Yes. Or.
No. Said or.
Codependency. Who do you call when you need to burn the body?
Yeah, that's fair.
Right?
Like, I hope Genesis, my sister, calls me when she needs to burn a body.
Exactly.
I hope so.
That's codependency, baby.
It's healthy.
See? What do y'all think? I want to hear
let
about
us know
this.
in the comments, please.
All right, producer, who won that one?
See, you don't even remember mine. He doesn't remember mine, so I think she won. That was crazy. He said, what was yours again? Boom.
Woo!
Yeah.
Knocking over our gourd.
Our little gourds.
There we go.
Come on, Gen Z. Come on.
Oh, I'm feeling the power.
We need to do better. All right, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. I need to do revenge. On the next episode, we're doing revenge. Y'all got me, right?
Yeah. With the wink. Oh, stop. No.
No?
Good.
We appreciate you watching Our Two Gens. Please subscribe to this channel to get notified when new episodes drop weekly. You can find our podcast on Spotify and Apple. And don't forget to subscribe to Our Two Gens on Patreon and join the conversation on Discord.